Good evening, Noswada, Croizo, welcome back to the channel. Here we are on The Walking Dead All Stars, and we're doing supply run. Now, I've started on the second floor. The first floor is normally pretty easy. Just wanted to show you my moves to get through supply run. I'm still sort of finding out about this game, so certainly you want... The more characters you have of the same type, the same class, the more bonus you get if you click on the little bullet thing up in the top corner. Obviously, if all of them 5 are the same size, you get plus 25% attack, plus 25 hit points, which is obviously quite a significant amount. Overseer characters count as anything, and the warlords increase defense and all sorts of bits. So warlords can be sort of chucked in anywhere. Trouble is, though, is that some of my stronger heroes are in different classes. So for this one, what I've gone for is 3 of the... see, my 2 strongest heroes are different classes. So I've got what's her name? Andrea, who is an ally, and the Governor, who is a predator. So the two, I always take the 2 of them, and it's like, who do I back it up with? I tend to take Eugene as a healer, kind of general looking after kind of support guy. My next strongest hero is, I can't think of her name, the one I've just unticked, and I tend to take Leader Rick to sort of balance up the numbers, and he's quite good at just bringing in a crowd of people who mob everything, which is why I quite like Rick. There. So it's a reasonably strong team anyway. It seems to work reasonably effectively. Obviously, it means that the bonus is plus 10%. Obviously, plus 25% could make a significant difference. 3 and 2 could work better as well, but that would mean dropping one of my 2 strongest heroes. So I'm opting for this. People might tell me that I've done that wrong. When it comes to choosing my rewards, I tend to take... to increase go for higher attack. I tend to choose things which will affect all of my heroes, because obviously I've got lots of them. Now, because most of my team, and in this game generally your heroes pick up like life steal skills and things like that, they tend to stay alive. You'll notice at the beginning that I have a charm thing going on, so that keeps the front row attacking the back row of my enemy, and that all works well. I know that one's epic, but I don't have any allied characters, so let's go for combat break, just improve their health. Now, because everybody's healthy, there's no point going to the safe zone, so I'll go to the hidden survivor, and I will... Well, I will choose Rick Grimes, the Sheriff Rick Grimes. Let's send him on. Basically, I would prefer to either a predator or a whatever these ones are. No, not bystanders. I can't think what this class is called. What are they called? No, that's the wrong one. No, they're going to tell me. I can't remember what they're called. Never. So here we are, on to the next round, and this should be straightforward enough. Pew, 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 pew. Smack, 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 smack. There we are. The charm thing kicks in, so at least for the first 5 seconds they're fighting themselves. Right, front row, back row, and this is why obviously I don't drop Andrea, because that machine gun thing she did then just wiped everyone out. Entering combat, restore 6% HP. I'm going to go for the tactical shield, I think, from all of those. Right, let's push on. May as well go for, it's weird, this one says this is the more challenging guy, because the green ones are normally harder, but the guy next to him was actually had better stats. So there we are, that just seems a bit random. So pew, and there we are. See, this is the beauty of Andrea there. She does that machine gun thing and does an awful lot of damage in one very quick go. All very handy. So I'm quite enjoying this. I'm going to do this. Basically, at the moment, I'm not really needing the medical recovery things too much. This is sort of because at the moment, it sort of gets... The levels get more and more challenging as you keep going, so it will probably reset and it'll be like a lot harder in a little bit. But at the moment, it's not too difficult. So I may as well go for things which will help me finish them off more quickly. Here we go. Do. Now, Leader Rick does tend to be the first one to die, as you can see here. Oh, he's dead there. I was going to say, he does have a history of being the first one to die. Not entirely surprised by that. And first time I think I'm going to be wanting to look for somewhere to heal up and move on. So, been fairly comfortable for the first few, but not so good now. I will restore some more health, I think. So I'm going to move on to this guy, who's a bit easier, because I've obviously lost a hero. Now... it would make most sense if I can to bring in a yellow guy. So I'm going to bring in, I think it's Tyrese. because then I get my bonus. I don't have any, yeah, nobody else much to take, so let's go for that. I will move to pick up a hidden survivor in the next wave as well. If there is no sense in, oh, I'm going to lose a couple here, I think. I will crush you. Oh, is she dead? Ah, didn't go so well. So I've lost a few guys. Still got my two strongest, of course. The governor has a history in mind of surviving. Eugene generally hides away at the back and keeps himself alive, which is more or less what he does in the TV show. I don't know about the comics. Obviously, he's more comic based than TV based. I'm going to go for this because I do use a lot of those. Did you say bystanders? I'm going to add this fella in because I got. I can't remember who died now. Or do I add in this scientist guy? I'm going to add in this guy. I can't remember his name. Could have looked at his name. Going to go to the first aid station because that will hopefully somebody will come back to life. And then we move on to the final wave. Now I am going to put in, I should have got this fella who's ready to go. Should be straightforward enough. I might lose a guy here. It's surprising how tough the sort of final wave, the boss wave can be. On paper, obviously, it should be straightforward enough, but their version of the governor there has just been taken down by my version of the governor. Looking pretty confident here, really. I'm not going to go down the hard route because I've still found that the hard upstairs is so hard you never really get anything, so that's not ideal. You just waste a lot of time and potentially adrenaline. Adrenaline is as in I'm going to do for this one. Adrenaline as in the thing they use in the game rather than actual adrenaline. So I'm going down the standard route rather than the hard one. Excuse me, I'm going to go first aid station again because most people had fairly good health, so I may as well revive someone. Oh, I've got Leader Rick back. I do quite, as I say, I always quite like Leader Rick. See, I could bring Leader Rick in, but it's probably not worth it, really. Unless I drop... I could drop Tyrese and put Leader Rick in there. I think that would be better. So, still keeping it with 3 on my side. The 3 on the enemy side, and pew, pew, pew. There goes the thing. Now, a second or two, the bomb should go off, which I set up a minute ago. That should do some damage. And there we go, that's quite a comfortable one. It's funny how you sort of seem to be quite comfortable one moment and then you get trashed the next. Forbidden Book. I'm going to go for the Forbidden Book because I do have the governor in there. I'm going to go to the safe zone because I don't have any gold. I don't want to spend gold at the minute on the Suspicious Peddler. So I'm going to go onto this now. You can see the enemies I'm facing are now red with a yellow corner, which is like their unique plus, so they're quite dangerous. Not going to be an easy one. This fella here is a warlord, Andrew. Devises battle in his favour. This one's quite random. I haven't totally worked him out. As I say, there's a lot. I mean, I've been playing the game quite a bit. There's a fair amount I haven't really sorted out. I haven't checked out the chat that much. I know I've looked on Play Store. There's quite a lot of people playing the game, but oh dear, that's not gone. This isn't going well at all. Not entirely sure what's happened here. Everyone's dead. Well, that sucked. So this sometimes seems to happen, is that you have this sort of sudden wave of everybody dying. Obviously not good. Right, let's put Rick in there. Let's see. I'm going to go with this. Put Predator guy in there. Glenn there. And finish off with... That'll give... Right, I'm going to go for this because it'll give me more of an advantage. I just hopefully can manage to kill one of them because... Andrew is the most dangerous one. I don't quite know exactly what he does. He sort of resets everything at some point. If we could just... Come on. Can we just kill... Oh, no, we're not going to kill Abraham, are we? Boom. Oh, yes. I think... Yeah, we just killed Abraham. That's good. So sometimes if you can kill one guy, it's worth doing this. Now, obviously, my team is getting weaker. My teams are getting weaker, which is bad news. So I can see I've got Sniper on the front, so that ain't going to work. In fact, let's just swap these guys around a little bit. Let's get Abraham on the front and this fellow, and then put sniper and thingy. Now this time, of course, I got a 25% advantage and 25 hit point advantage. Now I'm probably going to lose, I would guess. But you can see this damage, this additional thing here will definitely help me out quite a bit. If I can manage to kill one of them, that would be good. But I haven't, but I have at least significantly wounded one. That little girl with her teddy bear is extremely dangerous. Now I'm going to use adrenaline, which will bring everybody back to life. Ding! And I'm going to hit them again. This time I can take my best team, so let's get rid of you losers. Losers! And we're going to go for right, aggressive thing, sniper. Probably going to go for another one of these. Could go for... No, let's go for this. Let's see how we go. So, one of theirs is already dead, which is good. So we go in and we go boo, 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 boo. Lots of killing them out. Little girl with a teddy bear, finally dead. Obviously, major weapon of war, that teddy bear. Slightly surreal. And my team holding up fairly well. Lots of killing going on, which is good. Andrew, as I say, he does this weird thing in a minute where he just suddenly bring everyone back to life and it like restarts the thing. You may not do it this time because you might die first. Oh yeah, he's already dead. There we are. Still managed to, they've still killed 2 of my heroes, which is just sort of shows quite how tough it is getting at this stage. Well, let's go for, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to want to get to the field aid thing if I can. So I've lost, right, okay, so let's go for 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm going with it like that. Now you see the point score at the top. It should be like actually a walk in the park, but funnily enough, it never is. There we are. Yet to work out if there's any advantage to not using autoplay, because autoplay just gets them to use their special skills. Possibly there's some advantage if you hold the special skills off and use them like all at once. I don't know. Oh, 2 dead again. They're dropping like flies, my guys. In fact, I'm not going to win this, which is, I mean, as I say, you look at the sort of points and you think, oh yeah, it's going to be an easy win. Oh no, everybody's dead. Except for Leader Rick, who managed to soldier on there for a little while. That's not very good. Not very good at all. So, you know what? I don't know. I just don't really understand what causes this sometimes. Okay, so let's go for a... now I'm going to want to swap them 2 around to start off with. These 2, and then down the back row. If I take 1 more, there we are. Yeah, so I'm reliant on all of my guys being the same class of hero here. So it's not going terribly well, this. I might be able to win through to the end of the level, but we shall see. My special attacks don't seem to be doing a huge amount of damage. I mean, Glenn there seems to be taking a lot of killing. But, you know, see, now he's gone. Oh, we got this. Yeah, we got this. So, tough one, this. Not an easy win. Down they all go. Hooray! And my guys cheer. And so do I. Obviously, please remember to like, share and comment and subscribe to all these videos as well. It's really appreciated. Let's go into the first aid station, pick up, right, that revived somebody. Let's go to here. I am going to take this fellow, is it Dwight? No, Gideon, sorry, Gideon, he's quite useful. Yeah, Gideon can come with us. Okay, now I've got to get through 2 more waves. I'm probably going to have to use my adrenaline to get through these. Oh, Leader Rick's come back to life. There we are. That's nice. I like that. Hello, Leader Rick. Right, let's get rid of you. Let's put you in, and let's get rid of you and put in Leader Rick. I keep calling him Leader Rick. You may think, well, that's a bit weird. Why does he keep doing that? That is his literal name. There's also Rick Grimes, who is obviously the sheriff. So slightly different, 2 slightly different characters. Obviously, they're the same comic book character, but one of them's like at the start of the stories, and one of them's once he's become in charge and rides around on a horse and ponces about a bit more. Poncing about, technical term there. Pretty sure that's what they call it in the series, the walking ponces. Right, let's go. Now this is where it gets tricky because it's like, it might just be better off to use the adrenaline. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth using the adrenaline. So let's just take the shot of adrenaline. Pew! There we are. And we're going in again. Now this time they're slightly weakened. I'm going to take obviously my best team now. So the governor. Then this guy can go on the front. Andrea there. Leader, no, Eugene, and then Leader Rick. Anyway, I think I'm going to go with that. Does that work? Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see how we get on anyway. I'm going to hope it works. Possibly going to drop Eugene. I sort of feel like he's reasonably effective with some of the stuff he does, sort of tucking away at the back. And he's a bit of a mixture of a support character and a sort of an attacking group as well. Now, obviously, I'm going to win this, but I have lost one hero, so that's not ideal. Take them all out. Pew! This guy, there, he fought on valiantly for a very long time. And we're going into... I'm going to go for the Kevlar helmet because it affects everyone. I'm going to go to the safe zone, pick up some health for everybody, and then into the final apocalyptic battle of the thing. So I'm bringing in my... I can't remember her name. What's your name? Can I check names? No, can't check it. I'm probably away. But so here we go. Now, on paper, I obviously have a like 300,000 point strength advantage over these guys. In practice, of course, that won't necessarily apply. There we go. We've got lots of stuff going on. I've already lost a hero, and I don't think they've lost anyone yet. Hopefully, we can kill at least one guy, or at least significantly wound one guy. Bum 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 bum. It's not looking good at all. Barely scratched them. I don't think they lost any heroes there, which is extremely worrisome. And barely any health, so this is going to mean almost certain I'm not going to actually be able to get past this. Because when it gets to the point you cannot kill a single hero on their team, then you can more or less accept that with like your strongest team, you basically get to the point you can just accept you're not going to complete this supply run. And this is even with all the sort of backup boosts and things I've got going on. Their health is going down, but still haven't managed to kill anyone. Look how quickly their health is going up as well. Oh, I don't know if it's worth wasting the adrenaline trying to repeat this. It takes a little while to accumulate adrenaline. I mean, I'm literally doing no damage to them at all. They're all back at full health. If I could kill at least one of them, then I'd be like, oh, it might be worth going somewhere with this. But at the moment, I'm just not seeing that happening. Bum, bum, bum. Rick. Beta. Let's see. Quite an aggressive team I've put together of Predator heroes, but whether that makes any difference. Let's see, they're all going in with their attack. See how big their health is. And I'm not sure how one of the heroes just vanished. Literally just went, pew, and gone. Okay, oh, but I think I've killed one of them. Is that right? Yes, I've killed one. Right, good. Now, as I've killed one, it probably is going to be worth trying to carry on. So I put these two can act as my tanks. These guys are going to act as just attackers. I don't know if it'll work, but let's see. If I can kill one more, it'll be good. I'm going to keep attacking for now until I can use my adrenaline. When I use my adrenaline, that's when I'll have my strongest team again. And hopefully, the fact that they're a man down will mean that I can defeat them. I don't think... Yeah, no, these guys aren't going to manage to kill anyone. I'm assuming that my sort of remaining teams... They're kind of getting very much into the team also Rans. So let's get rid of them. I'm going to use my third shot of adrenaline, which is pretty bad going for this. Right, let's clear out you losers. And we're going to go for the governor. Mr. Man in his hat. Andrea with a machine gun. Leader Rick. And one more Predator, I think. Predator. Alpha. There we are. Right. This should be, if you look at the stats, it should be a bit of a walk in the park. But whether it is or not, as long as ideally I want to make sure at least one of them gets killed. If more than one dies, that's good. If all of them die, obviously that's even better. So that's 2 of them are dead. So that should mean that even if these 2 turn around and kill everyone, which weirdly does happen, I should still be able to come back and finish this off. Yeah, my team have got this now. There we are. Hooray! So, bit of a fight to get there, but supply run is complete. There's all my loot, plus I get this extra loot at the end. Hurrah! Dun-dun, and it's cleared. Not an easy supply run, that one, so it does seem to get very hard when you're on the third floor. And as I say, if you go for the harder one, it's all like ridiculously hard. Obviously, used up a lot of my precious adrenaline. So now I'm going to remember that I've got to go and collect the bonus things that I can get. And I can do that. So going back to the main base, I can go into the inventory. I've picked up, I can use one of these. Let's see who I recruit. Oh, I've got a new survivor, Rosita. Yes, Rosita. I won't read her story now. And I've got 2 blue survivors. They won't be new because I've got tons of them already. And there we are. There we are. So I will also go into the town, and I will just visit the trading post just to check. I've done a supply run, so I might have got some extra bits here. I got some bit. No, I can't get any of the heroes. I'm sort of saving up for the heroes at the top rather than anything much else. And the ones I've got don't let me enhance people in the command center. So I think for now that is it. Anyway, so there we are. Reasonable bit of exploration there. So thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And in the meantime, it just remains for me to say Hova, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. Oh, hang on. Let's get the right button. I don't want to actually turn this off. May death come swiftly to your enemies. Mwah.